Hello everyone, this is HSK here, back with some more Bronze League Hero! Alright, that was a little bit too long. Anyways, Bronze League Heroes, where we cast the very best of the very worst. Up in the top right side, it is going to be Bossy Snorlazx. You would think that it would be Bossy Snorlax, but no, there is a random Z in there, so it is Snorlazx, which is actually really, really hard to say. His opponent is going to be down the bottom left side as Waszak. What is it with these guys and the random Z's in their name? That is a good question. I honestly don't know. I guess Kazsaw backwards is what his name is. Either way, it is going to be a PVZ, and it has been a little bit since I've cast a Bronze League Heroes. But, of course, a big thanks to my friends and Victim for being the one who sorts through the replays. If you would like to send your replays, please send them to huskyreplays@gmail.com. And just make sure they're on the newest patch, although that patch has been out for about a month, I believe. So most of the games that you have probably will be from then. But anyways, the whole point of Bronze League Heroes is to encourage you guys to play no matter your skill level. And remember that StarCraft is a game made for fun. Yes, it is a very competitive game out there, but you should have fun with it. That's what it's all about. So anyways, this is going to be a PVZ on Derelict Watcher, which is such a wonky map. But we'll see exactly how these players actually play this one out. Already got to be having a drone on the ramp over here. He's got to be trying to hold the world's largest choke point. And I think he is actually on hold position here. So that drone, he's like, you want to fight, son? You want to fight, boy? And indeed that probe does. They're going to be having a little bit of a duel to the death down here. Not sure what the point of that drone was. That is a upper level strategy that I have never seen before. And kind of curious to see what he plans to do. Oh, a second drone's now pulled off. He's got to try and intercept it. Here we go. We got some of our Bronze League Micro going on. The coveted Bronze League Micro. One of them does go ahead and start building himself into an extractor. And that's going to be some early gas here for Waszak. And his opponent, Snorlax, already has his forge down. Does he decide to go for the cannon? Really, you can actually, I think, go for the Nexus here and then cannon. But for now, he's got to go for double cannon and an extra pylon. So he's going to be going for, and a gateway. I like his spin on forge fast expand. It's more like a forge slow expand, where we think he's going to be throwing down a Nexus at some point. I mean, we're honestly not sure, but we'll find out as he goes for the double cannon. If you guys want my pro tip of the day, when you scout out your opponent as Protoss, if you see the pool but also lots of drones, you normally have time if you go Forge first to drop the Nexus, then drop the cannon. And you really only need one cannon at this point, especially if you're seeing early gas here. You should be just fine. And then you do not want to go for a gateway and then another pylon. This is way too much. You definitely have to be going for your Nexus at this point. And that is going to be another gateway, which I think has actually walled in this entire base. I think that this is actually Zergling tight. Not to mention the two cannons up here, which are going to be able to deal with those Zerglings just fine. But it does look like Snorlazx is going to be pretty comfortable up here. Finally going to be able to get his gas up as well. Now, what is Waszak doing in the midst of all of this? I was going to call it chaos, but let's be honest. Really, the only chaos going on is how this base is currently laid out. But we'll have to wait and see. Oh, my God. He did throw down a Nexus finally. I believe it is in the correct spot. Oh, wait. No, he canceled it. No Nexus going down there. There he goes. He's going to try it again. But first, he wants to build the Cybernetics core. So he's going to be going for 3 pylons, gas, 2 cannons, a forge, the double gateway. Did I already say that part? And the Cybernetics core. All of this before Nexus. This Nexus is definitely heavily delayed. And Waszak, though, he's got idle workers here, so he is losing money. That's going to help even the score just a tiny little bit. We actually are going to be having a Roach Warren on the way right now for Waszak. He's going to be going for the early Roach timings. And I got to say that actually going early Roaches in Bronze League Heroes, not that bad. Not that bad if you're in Bronze League. Roaches are a very robust unit. They don't really require that much micro in comparison to a lot of the other units that Zerg can get. And early game, they're pretty good. That's all there is to it. So it is a Husky recommended unit if you're in Bronze League. But either way, we are going to be having that Nexus continuing forward, and really, there's no additional buildings being thrown down just yet. We do have the probe moving down here. We'll see exactly what he decides to do here. I'm honestly not sure where that probe is going. He's kind of an ornery little guy. He's just kind of scouting around, seeing what's going on. We do have 17 out of 24 workers here. That's not the worst that I've ever seen in Bronze League, but the main problem is that there's no additional probes for this expansion. Once the Nexus is completed, this probe kind of chilling out over here. Now, keep in mind, keep in mind, guys, the whole point of Bronze League Heroes is to have fun, and this is a Bronze League game. So if you're saying, you know what, why don't I ever encourage these guys on ladder? Well, you probably actually do. You may just not realize it in the moment. But either way, it does look like some of the probes are going to be transferring down, leaving a mere 8 probes back at the home base. You know, whatever it takes, man. We do have more probes on the way, but I think that both these players have had idle workers, which, you know, you got to do what you got to do in Bronze League, and psyching your opponent out with idle workers is kind of the way to do that, I believe. But either way, it does look like Waszak going to be chilling out here at the bottom of his base. He's got 3 roaches. Has somehow made a single Zergling. I guess the other Zergling sacrificed himself for the greater good. He was probably the one that was trying to run up that ramp. So 1 Zergling is not something I'm used to saying, but that is exactly what we're going to be seeing here. The Wallen is going to hold for now, and we are going to be having robotics facilities on the way here. And I'm a little bit worried about this positioning right now. I'm trying to think about it, and these seem to be... I don't know if this is Immortal tied or not, so I hope he doesn't go for Immortals or Colossus. I think a Colossus might be able to step down here, but I'm worried that the Colossus will probably actually just spawn over here, so actually he'd probably be fine. But Immortals would have a little bit of trouble there. But either way, he is going to go for double robo. And I actually really, really like double robo. I cannot poop on this build. The only thing I can poop on is the fact that he doesn't have all of his probes in gas. If you're going to be going for double robo, you definitely want double gas on both bases. Whether you're going for Immortals, whether you're going for Colossus, it doesn't matter, because you just need to be having lots and lots of gas. But he does indeed have a lot of money here that he can invest into these robos right now. Look at this, he's got about 300 of each resource. And keep in mind, the Immortals cost 250, 100, so he almost has enough for double there. He does realize quickly that his base is indeed completely walled in. And the hilarious part now is that the roaches are actually going to be moving out right now. Ling's going to be moving out across the field as well. And the roach is going to be getting into position here. Now, unfortunately, the Zealots can't really join in the fun. There are more warp gates on the way, though. These are going to be done in time, I believe, to be able to warp in a bunch of Stalkers. And here comes the Immortals right now. We'll see if they end up getting stuck or not. I don't know if they will. Well, he doesn't have a rally point currently set, which is quite gruesome for him. And I guess even if an Immortal's here, he can maybe shoot the units that are attacking right there. We'll just have to wait and see if that indeed... Oh, God, that Immortal is so stuck. That Immortal is a super Bronze League Immortal. He's going to be hella stuck there. He can only patrol back and forth. Does warp in 2 Zealots right now. I think he's going to have a very, very rude awakening once he moves out into the center of the map. And indeed, he has 1 random drone joining in. What is it with Waszak and having just random drones in the army? He's trying to decide, all right, what do I do with this drone here? Is he going to build a hatchery? That is the real question. But either way, he does have a drone kite chilling out there. And he is microing the drone, which is the funny part. He saw the drone, and he's like, you know what? I'm going to leave this here. Decides to throw down a Spore Caller. I mean, not the worst thing I've ever seen. And is going to have a offensive Spore Caller. That Spore Caller is throwing out lots of insults because he's so offensive. Get it? Get it? Whatever, guys. But anyways, we're going to be having the roaches try to move up this ramp right now. The Zealots, unfortunately, the force fields are hindering the Zealots' movement there in true Bronze League hero fashion. The 2 cannons get taken out almost immediately. I guess there is the 1 cannon here remaining, trying to hold his own for as long as he can. Lots of these roaches are going to be getting taken out here. More Zealots trying to warp in. There is the 1 Immortal there. That Immortal should probably go ahead and back on up. He does muster the strength to micro that back. It looks like the Immortal here is going to be able to do lots and lots of damage here. How many total kills will he have? I think he's going to get 1 more before he finally falls. And more Immortals are in production. I'm pretty sure some Immortals just gotta get stuck though. Oh no! Oh God! I don't think Snorlazx can actually win right now. He's got the 1 Immortal over here. And sure, you can rake in the kills, but oh God, there's a second one. Snorlazx saying LOL GG mate. I think this game might actually be over, and these 4 Immortals are absolutely stuck. He's saying my Immortals are stuck. I will say though that Immortals protected by buildings are kind of the way to go. This is all the new rage in Bronze League Heroes. Does think the Roach is going to go ahead and move on forward. The Immortals trying to get out of there. And you know what? I'm going to upload this to support good manners. We have some of the nicest players here so far. But more Zealots warping in here. And he's saying, I'll actually help you get these Immortals out of there. And he does release the Immortals. I will laugh so hard if these Immortals break out of here. I don't think they will, as there are just so many roaches right now. But either way, is going to get lots of kills with these Immortals. So that's always going to be a thing. And does kill off that one. A couple more roaches will go down. Does he focus down the last weakened one? He gets that one and that one. 2 kills there. But I think that is got to be it. This game most likely over. Now, if he had DT tech, if during all the midst of this he was able to get DTs, what is hilarious is he would actually be able to push this army back. Is there even lair tech? There is lair tech, but no overseers in sight. I almost want to take over this game and start playing from right before that battle actually took place. I think you would have had plenty of time to go straight for the DT tech. But either way, I'm going to upload this because this shows that good manners won't win you games, but it will win you the hearts and minds of Husky. I don't know why I have multiple hearts and minds, but I now do. Either way, if you guys like to submit your Bronze League Hero Replay games, send them to huskyreplays@gmail.com. And we can torture Invicta by making him have to look through them. And he does leave the game, realizing that trapping your own units probably not the way to go. I do love, though, how Snorlazx, he fought to his last man, and also he would have been able to win, I think, if he actually did not trap those 2 units there. But hey, man, that's why we love Bronze League Heroes all day, every day. So I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'll see you guys next time.